need your help.
After this, we are less than even.
It's been a real honor, and I'm grateful for the audience that has given me and everyone involved the opportunity to continue to explore the world of John Wick. It's a great pleasure. I can just tell you it's really fun to work on John Wick.
John Wick Chapter 3, Parabellum, assassin, takes on the world. I could say it like that, or I could explain, okay, what would you think of a movie where a guy goes and kills north of 150 people over a puppy, rides a horse, fights ninjas, fights samurai on motorcycles, and shoots a lot of people in the head? It sounds a bit odd, but it sounds pretty fun. Like, maybe I should go see this.
Well, I was geeking out because when Chad was working with Keanu on some of the moves, he was explaining this one throw to Keanu, and Keanu was not sure what he meant. So Chad goes over and does it with the stuntman. And I'm like, what? And then he's talking to Keanu, and he wants Keanu to try it. And he goes over and he jumps up and he locks his legs around the hips and then does a twist, and the guy goes flying. I'm like, are you kidding me?
There's no escape for you. The high table wants your life.
Would you help set the mood for our new guest?
Let us begin.
You get to know more about Laurence Fishburne's character, you get to know more about Winston, my character, and what is this world about? But you must never know too much, otherwise you give too much away. And also you have the added presence this time of, the gorgeous Halle Berry, who comes as another member who runs another hotel.
And she's sitting, a bit above it all in some ways as well. But because of John, she gets lured back into the game because of those coins. When you get a coin, when you get the call, you have to answer. It's their code of ethics. And so she has to do the very thing she doesn't really want to get.
Nice suit.
Good to see you too.
One of the things I love about John Wick is how vulnerable he is, how in touch with his emotions that he is. It is because he loved his wife and he loved this dog that he seeks revenge.
You want to root for John Wick no matter what, no matter how dire the circumstances become, you just want him to get out of it. I think partially because he is so righteous in his rage and anger about the killing of his dog.
In Chapter 3, Parabellum, there's a lot more knife work and a lot more group work. In Chapter 2, was, in the fighting, it was groups, but it was always one-on-one. In Parabellum, part of the way that we've expanded is it's multiple people, more multiple people, and that's another kind of expression of the action.
It's stellar. I mean, you don't get to show up and do what he does without having a stellar work ethic. He's determined, he's relentless in his pursuit. He will try and do anything, and he won't stop until he gets it right.
It's obvious, not just with the gun work, but with the actual martial arts moves, that Keanu Reeves trained his butt off. And having a director like Chad, who is a martial artist, a real talented, disciplined martial artist himself, of course, is a huge advantage. And when you have that with an incredible team like 8711 Action Design and hardworking actors, you get John Wick.
Let's do this.
As I don't know if you can tell, I am currently dressed as a homeless character. You might have thought I was just wearing my normal clothes because I do, a lot of people know, wear a trash bag as a shawl pretty often for breathability sake,